Now, what's a ransom? A ransom comes from the word lutron in the Greek. It's literally the price that's on the price tag to buy the freedom of a slave or a prisoner. If somebody was enslaved or imprisoned or kidnapped and someone said, it's cost this much, this is the redemption price, the ransom price. Someone has to be willing to pay it. And here's the reality the Bible says. It says that each one of us have sinned against God and have accrued a debt before God that we have to have the moral capital to pay, but because we're sinners, we can't pay it. And therefore, Romans chapter 6, 7, and 8 says that we are slaves to sin. We are in the shackles of sin. We are slaves under the wrath of God. We are bound as sinners. And there's a price to set us free. But none of us have lived in such a way that we can pay our own price. But this is what Jesus did. He came to the earth and he lived without sin. So he had the moral capital to pay the ransom price. And he did. Now, some of you may be asking the question, and it's a good question to ask. If this is God who can create the earth, the whole earth and everything in it just by speaking instantaneously, if he has that kind of authority, why does he have to do all this blood, this death, the cross? How come he can't just say, I forgive you, and it's done? This is why. Because when he was creating the earth, there was nothing that was impeding his authority to simply create. But when he's creating the grounds of forgiveness, there is something standing in between him saying, I forgive you. And that is his own justice.